Welcome to Glittershinenails. 2 or 3 videos ago I uploaded a video on the BlueSky Gum Gel application, and in that video I said that I would be bringing a removal video. So in this video I'll be showing you how I removed the BlueSky Gum Gel. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you have the bell notification on, and please also like this video. These really help out my channel. Thank you. What I'm going to show you first is my first 2 weeks wear of the clear gum gel that I've had on. For me, it has worn really well. It didn't feel like I was wearing anything, but it is super strong. I didn't see a change until day 4. For me, the application on my thumb and ring finger, they had little areas that I hadn't quite got super flush to the natural nail. After day 7, I did notice a growth line starting to appear, which is very normal for me. But it was still holding up really well for my first application of the BlueSky Gum Gel. By day 13, there was a really good growth line going on. There was some areas that needed a little file, but it was still looking really good. So for us nail techs out there, for applying this to clients, you could really easily go 3 weeks, even maybe push it to 4 with the BlueSky Gum Gel. Now I am a problem lifter, and I'm also super allergic to acrylic. So for me, I have to say I am really impressed with this so far. And because I obviously wanted to try the pink to do an application video on that, I've soaked my thumbnail off. So these are the tools that I'm going to be using. Now, when it comes to files, I'm not really sure which one is going to be the main file, but this one here, the main file, it's a 180 grit file. I've also got my 2 cuticle tools as well. The one that has the curved end is the main one I use for removal. I've also got my colourful dusting brush, my tin foil wraps. I just buy these off of eBay. My lint wipes. I've also got my isopropyl alcohol and my acetone. So I've already gone over the surface of the gum gel with a file, and this is just to sort of rough it up, to get it from the smooth to rough. And I'm just going to be soaking the pad with my acetone and then wrapping my thumb in the tin foil wrap. Now my acetone has an added ingredient, which is an acetone additive. This will get rid of the nasty white looking skin, and I have to say this has changed my acetone for me completely. It's an amazing little product to have. Now I'm going to soak this thumb for about 10 minutes. This is my normal removal process, whether I'm removing gel polish, soak off builder gel or the gum gel. This is always the way I do it. So after soaking for 10 minutes, I'm ready to start to see how this removes. I'm going to use my favourite tool, which is the curved knife type edge cuticle tool. And this goes through products so well. It is my absolute favourite. I'm being as gentle as possible. I'm not pushing hard into the nail. I'm not digging for spuds. But I'm just going over the entire nail, and it seemed fairly obvious when I needed to stop because no more was removing, and I don't force to remove the product either. As you can see, it's removing really quite well. I honestly didn't know how it was going to remove, but it's removing, to be fair, just like the BlueSky Soak Off Builder Gel. And their builder gel was actually my favourite, and I wore that one for almost 18 months. But I have to say, my favourite is now changing to the gum gel. Now I'm going to rewrap my thumb, and I'm just going to add a little bit more of the acetone. Normally I would have removed some of the product by filing, but I chose not to for the first time in removing the gum gel. And I'm now just going to re-soak again, but this time I'm going to be soaking for 5 minutes. That's the next 5 minutes done, and I'm just going to repeat the same process as before. And to be fair, next time I'll definitely do a debulk first. It just means less time soaking in the acetone. I've used this process of removal for a good 3-4 years, I would say. I've also tried many different wrap products as well, like the silicone caps with my large fingers, they do not fit, and the clips, but my favourite has to be the foil. Now you could use your foil from your kitchen. My personal preference is I like to keep my nail things and my kitchen things very, very separate. And once I'm happy that I can't remove any more, I'll just reapply the wrap and soak again for another 5 minutes. And again, I'm just going to repeat the same process. I have to say, I'm actually really surprised on how easily this is actually removing. Now, if you saw my gum gel application video, next week I will be bringing a infill on that pink nail to show you how it infills. And obviously if you missed that video of the gum gel application, there is now a BlueSky playlist. I've already worn that pink gum gel nail a week, and it's wearing so well at the moment, so stay tuned for that video. Now I think this will probably be the last time I soak this nail, but I'll rewrap again. But as I've lost the little lint wipe bit inside, which is fairly normal with these, I'll just use one of my lint wipes inside instead. So whilst I get used to the gum gel, what I'm going to be doing is a full application, then an infill, and then I'm going to do a soak off and to start afresh. And I'll do this a couple of times. It's just until I get my application and everything sorted out, because this is a really new product for me. So I could re-soak this thumb again, but as I was going in with the pink gum gel video application, I'm not worried about there being a tiny amount being left on the nail. But overall, it has removed great. I'm very impressed. So I'm now going to be bringing in my files, and I'm going to take my 180 grit file, and I'm going to very, very gently file over all of the nail. And it will probably take a little bit more of the gum gel off. Now, because this is the natural nail, I would not recommend going anything lower than a 180 grit file. A 150 or a 100 grit file is just too harsh for the natural nail. Once I'm happy with the filing, I'll then remove the dust with my dusting brush, and if it shows that I've missed any bits, I can just re-go over the areas, and then I'll do a final dust off before cleaning the nail with isopropyl alcohol. And there's still a tiny little bit on there, but I'm really not worried about that. So I hope that you have found my BlueSky Gum Gel removal video helpful. Thank you for viewing my tutorial on this. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button and share. Also, don't forget to come over to my Instagram page at glittershinenails. So until next time, happy stamping and bye.